Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Last episode, we found our good friend Olivia, the Vestal of Water, just for her to sacrifice herself in order for us to escape from Victor and Victoria. They ended up having something happen to Victoria, which let us escape from them. It was a little weird, not too sure what's going on there just yet. And then we made it to the water crystal, saved it, and was able to get the sea fixed again so we could ride on our ship. And so we came across this massive ship right in front of us. We're not sure if it's a city, if it's a ship, if it's a, as Ringabel put it, the cannibal bikini ladies. But we will use this episode to find out just that. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So we're just going to hop right into it. There's not much else waiting around, so let's see what lies in this massive ship. Grand Ship, the Sinking State.
Wow! This ship has a whole town on board! Or should I say this town looks like a ship? I'm confused.
I can feel us rocking. It's floating all right.
Where are all the scantily clad girls? Oh, what a letdown.
Well, well, here's some faces I haven't seen before. New to the ship? Then the seas must have cleared up everywhere and not just here. Excellent news. Say, have any of you seen a lad by the name of Zats? He's hurt and supposed to be staying off his feet, but he wandered off. If you see him, can you bring him back to the tavern? He's a scrawny, fidgety little fella, so you can't miss him. Thanks in advance.
And so this lady's tasked us with finding Zats. However, there's a couple things we can find right off the bat here. Right down here, there should be a Antarctic wind hiding from us. And then right up here will be 1,000 peg hiding from us. There's a couple ways we can go. We can either go up right there, or we can go left right here. I think we'll go left first, as this will end up being a dead end. We can head up this way, and right around here should be a flame charm. That is every single charm available. And then, right around here will be Bacchus's wine. That is everything we can find in the tavern area. So now we'll go ahead and head up north, this time on our way to find Zax. Or Zats.
At this rate, the shield bearers will lose the war. We need your help. Anything will do. Resources, manpower. Please aid us. I've traveled far to make this plea.
Yeah, we'll deal with you here in a second. Right over here to the left is a merchant and an inn. This is just your regular item merchant. I don't believe there's anything new here for us. You can pick up some teleport stones if you need them. We're not too strapped for them right now. Right up here we have our new weapon shop. These are brand new weapons that we can pick up, including a Viking axe, a rod of ice, which is actually better for Ringabel here. We can go ahead and grab that and give it to him. We'll throw it on instead of the rod of fire. We have the iron pole, which again is a better physical attack for Agnès, however, does not change her magic attack, so I will not be using it. Does it change her mind either? No, it doesn't. So there's really, oh, it actually decreases her mind, so really not a reason to give her the iron pole. We have the Aelin bow, which is worse than the one we have for Tiz, and the Osafune, which we don't have anybody that can use that right now. We do have the Viking coat here, which is pretty solid. It'll increase our physical defense and our magical defense. However, it will decrease our evasion and our magical attack. I think I'll grab one And I think I will give it to Agnès here, because she's not really a magical attacker. I don't want to give it to Tiz, because it will take his evasion from 21 down to 1, which is not great. You can grab the Artisan Gloves, which will increase your dex, or the Earthing Rod or Hermes Sandals. However, you should have those by now. Right over here, we have our magic shop. Our magic shop does have things we already have, like Cura, the Fyras, and the Haste Teleports. However, you could grab those from previous towns, so we're not too worried about that. There's another item we can grab right here, the X Potion. And then one more place for us to explore will be right up here. Can't quite get there just yet, it looks like, so we'll go ahead and talk to Zatz first.
What are we gonna do?
You wouldn't happen to be Zatz, would you?
Yeah, who's asking?
The tavern proprietress wanted us to find you. Let's go.
All right then, I'm coming. What a mess.
And so we will take him back to the Tavern Master. That will be the place we were just at exploring, but we didn't have anything else to do in there, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed everything first. I'm assuming he just owes money to the bar. Do I need to talk to you, or do I need to talk to Zatz?
What were you thinking roaming around in that state?
Like I said, it's not that bad. Just a little bruise on the ribs, that's all.
What were you asking the council for back there?
Aid. We need their support. I'm from the city of Eisenberg, far to the west of here.
Eisenberg. That's where the fire crystal is.
That's right. There was an uprising, and now we're in the middle of a civil war. The shield bearers are losing ground, and unless we can do something, we'll be defeated.
So, these shield bearers are the faction you're aligned with?
That's right. The shield bearers have served as the protectors of Eisenberg for centuries. But a few years ago, a group called the Sword Bearers rebelled. We've been at war ever since. They are but few in number, truth be told.
What? Why are the shield bearers losing to a smaller force?
The Sword Bearers we can handle, but they have powerful foreign mercenaries on their side.
Foreign mercenaries. They wouldn't happen to call themselves the Black Blades, would they?
Yeah, that's them. Wait, are you with those mercenaries as well?
No, don't worry. We mean you no harm.
Edea, are these Black Blade mercenaries linked to the Eternian forces?
Yes. The Black Blades is the moniker of the 1st Division of the Eternian Forces, a master's unit.
Zatz, can you tell us what happened to the Fire Vestal? We heard she had perished.
Yeah, the Sword Bearers got hold of her around 3 years ago.
She was killed?
Assassinated. When the bloody conflict reached an impasse, the Sword Bearers raided the Temple of Fire.
Sacrilege! What of the Vestaling, the Fire Vestal's successor?
There was one, but she met the same fate.
How awful.
It falls to me then. We must hurry to the temple.
You're going to the Temple of Fire? You won't get anywhere near it now, I'm afraid. A few weeks ago, Mount Karka erupted, and the whole temple is a sea of lava now.
Nevertheless, we must find a way. Let us hurry to Eisenberg.
I don't suppose you could take me with you. My friends are waiting for my return.
Have you given up on finding support here?
The war will be over before too long. I can't afford to wait any longer.
Are you okay with us taking him aboard, Agnès?
Very well.
Thanks! I owe you one.
And so, we have to go to the Temple of Fire. However, we can explore just a little bit longer on this ship, but there isn't much else for us to find. Assuming it will let us go all the way up here, we just might not be able to get to it just yet. I do believe this is a location for a little bit later. Yes, there will be I believe a sub-scenario associated with this area just a little bit down the road, so can't quite do anything there yet. So, with all that, we can go ahead and just exit back onto our ship. It's a very cool area, but unfortunately not really much to find here as of right now.
Eisenberg is far to the west of here. You'll see a little harbor when we hit land. We can go ashore there. The lads should be waiting for me in the area. Don't even think about landing on the north coast. The sword bearers hold sway up there, so it's dicey.
So, we'll just go ahead and head west from here. We are on the second of, I guess second of 4 continents, kind of, but the place we started is very, very small comparatively. And so we can land at this port right here.
Great! We made it! Leave the rest to me.
What's the plan?
The dock at the cottage we're heading to is too small to moor this ship. My mates will ferry us over in a smaller boat. It'll take a couple of trips.
Got it.
Zats, you had us worried. Good to see you still in one piece.
Likewise, Dats. Looks like we're all here. Don't worry about the ship. This harbor is nice and sheltered, so it'll be fine. The peninsula hides it from any prying eyes on the open sea, too. How are you healing up, Dats?
I'm fine. Just a little sore back now. This body's tough as nails, as you can see. I'm lucky to still be breathing after facing the blade of that swordmaster, though.
Swordmaster?
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Thanks for bringing Zats back to us. We appreciate it.
Not at all. We'd have never made it ashore without Zats to navigate.
Hey, after seeing you in action, I have a favor to ask. Would you meet with our leader?
What's this about, Zats?
Listen, Dats. These guys are top-notch fighters. They were knocking the blocks off monsters like it was nothing. I couldn't get Grandship on our side, but with these guys to back us up... Please, you've got to help the shield bearers. I'll never ask another thing of you.
You want us to help you win the war?
The sword bearers betrayed us, and they have the Fire Vestal's blood on their hands. Don't think they'll stop when they conquer Eisenberg. They plan to plunder other regions next. We can't let them run rampant. They must be stopped. And for that, we need you.
Unacceptable.
Agnès?
We cannot afford to get caught up in a conflict now. We must awaken the crystal at the Temple of Fire. That is my task as a Vestal of the Crystals. We have no time to wage war.
You're a Vestal? You?
Agnès is the Wind Vestal. She's trying to save the world, so don't get in her way.
What's that scrawny little thing?
A Christ fairy, they say. Gave me a start the first time I saw it as well.
You don't say. I never imagined a Vestal would be so young, or that she'd keep company with such an odd creature.
Hey, watch who you're calling odd. I might forgive you if you tell us how to get to the Temple of Fire.
The Temple of Fire? All the roads there were blocked by lava.
Our commander might know something. The shield bearers have been trying to find a way through for a while.
Well, whether we join forces with the shield bearers or not, let's at least talk with their commander, Agnès.
Can we talk to them already, or... No, I guess we just have to leave first.
Let's get going then. The shield bearers are based in the west, but we have to take the long way around.
We'll need to go south a bit first. Once we're through, head back northward.
Keep your eyes peeled as well. We could be set upon at any time.
And so, it's time to get moving, but first we have a party chat. The Shoreline Baths. Hey, Dats, what's that smoke rising over the coast?
Oh, that's steam from a natural hot spring. A vein of magma empties into the sea there, heating the water.
Wow, a real hot spring?
They say the waters work wonders on cuts and scrapes, even burns. And, see that cape out there? That one's a mixed bath. Everybody's in one big tub. Huh?
Ringabel, where are you?
Wow, he's nearly out of sight. Heck of a pair of legs on that guy.
Is it alright to let him go? We'll be hearing screams from the cape in no time.
No, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Around this time, that's right. The mix ought to be mostly Valtora's in the bath now.
Hey, now he's sprinting back this way. He's shouting something. Sounds like, I'll get you, Dats. And he's crying. And so, it's time to continue on. We just have to go around this mountain path here. We'll go ahead and turn this back to 100% just because we haven't seen any of the new monsters in this area. Oh, didn't even get that far.
Hold it!
I sense danger. Watch out!
Nice footwork. You must have been training since we last met, my unworthy disciple.
Master.
Master?
So you are the sword master leading the mercenaries then? The head of the Black Blades, my old master. I wish it weren't so. I wanted to believe you were not capable of such a thing. Tell me, Master, what business have you aiding the sword bearers in their rebellion? Was it your intention to plunge this peaceful country into war?
I ask you back. Do you understand the gravity of what you have done? I hear you have taken up with a Vestal. And now you have released 2 crystals to run out of control. Foolish. You always did have a habit of running with your emotions, not seeing the big picture. You've not changed a bit.
What big picture? You cannot be so deluded as to think starting wars can be justified.
You are still a child if you are only able to see war as right or wrong. You are yet naive. I cannot allow a foundling such as yourself to meddle in the fate of the crystals. Though you are my disciple, and the beloved daughter of a dear friend. I will cut you down with my own blade if you continue this folly, and expose the world to danger.
Commander! Commander Kame-Izumi! The Swordbearer forces have started withdrawing!
What? Can they not understand such basic tactics? We have the Vestal within our grasp, but we cannot let our allies be run down like dogs. Call off the attack on the Shieldbearer headquarters. We must withdraw swiftly and go to the aid of the Swordbearers.
Yes, sir!
Wait! Master!
Edea, are you ready to face the consequences of your decision? If you still insist on defying me the next we meet, I shall slay you where you stand. Regardless of how you and I may will it, these are the grave circumstances we find ourselves in. Disciple of the Blade, no more of your insubordination will be tolerated. Understood?
Master.
Is that everyone?
Commander! The ship thought to be harboring the Wind Vestal has been sighted in the waters near Grand Ship.
The Wind Vestal has already arrived in these lands. I spoke with her myself a while ago, Barbarossa.
Oh? Please tell me you have not captured her yet. I would hate to miss out on that honor.
No, we did not get the chance. Some of our forces were retreating, so we opted to aid our allies as they withdrew.
Did you not think capturing the vessel should take, precedence, Sword Master? This will not do! If we leave the Wind Vestal to her devices, we shall only repeat our failures in Count Isla and Anshine.
The Wind Vestal is here for the crystal. She is no threat while the way to the temple is closed. Given the state of the war, preventing losses is crucial. The Vestal can wait.
And how does your task progress, Kada? I hear the cleansing of the East City is not yet even half complete.
I'm doing all that I can! Things are going as well as can be expected.
Very well then. Moving on. What is the situation at the Eisen Bridge, Praline?
Oh, me? Nothing's really changed there, I guess. I'm sure all the soldiers there are doing their best to make me happy, though. Those shield bearers just don't know when to quit. They won't let us cross the bridge. I put on a smile and sang my best, but nothing. They're a bunch of sourpusses. Oh well, if they can't appreciate my golden voice, it's their loss. Those poor, miserable shield bearers.
If you can keep the main contingent of the shield bearers pinned down, all shall go as planned.
Got it! I won't let you down. Praline a la mode never disappoints.
More importantly, have we found a way into the Temple of Fire?
He's talking to you, Konoe.
Speak up for a change, Konoe. Your movement is starting to get me down.
It is your killing of the Fire Vestal that blocked off the way to the temple, after all. I cannot fathom how one so imprudent came to lead a covert force.
I won't be called imprudent by a floundering fool like you. A report on my findings has already been submitted in writing. The way into the Temple of Fire via the southern route by way of the town of Heartschild has also been blocked by lava, and it's not possible to get through. Via above-ground routes, we are looking into the possibility of the existence of secret passages used by temple worshippers. That is all.
Still can't talk unless disguised, hmm? That must keep you busy.
We should follow up on Konoe's report. Was there any way into the temple by sea?
We looked at a number of landing points, but it doesn't look possible. The coastline there is sheer palisades. All the low ground where a landing might have been possible was covered by lava. Not even I could bring a ship in safely there.
If we just sit idly by, the wind vessel will get there before us.
We must avoid that at all costs. Our objective at this time is to focus on finding a way into the temple. I wish all of you good luck in your endeavors. That will be all. You can return to your duties.
And so we see the next lineup of jobs we'll be able to get. There are a couple there that we really want. The Swordmaster Sting.
That Kamazumi. We lost an entire squad to the Swordmaster alone. Thinking back on it, we probably only survived because he let us. He seems all calm and peaceful, but as soon as he draws that sword, he's a hurricane. Just talking about it has all the wounds he gave me throbbing.
And that same Swordmaster and commander of the mercenary Blackblades is our Edea's teacher. I'm sorry, I guess that's another secret I kept from you, but I didn't want to believe the stories. If it is too painful for you, you are free to walk away, you know. No one is forcing you to join us in this journey. What? Agnès, you don't have to say it like that. I fear I haven't the time to hesitate or the leisure to doubt. We must press forward.
And press forward we will.
Right up to this town. I guess, is it a town? I guess it is, technically.
Eisenbridge.
Welcome, Wind Vestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers. Dats has already filled me in. It seems we have you to thank for getting Zats back to us. Much appreciated.
The thanks are mutual. They helped us out as well.
You did well to repel the Swordmaster for one of your age. I am suitably impressed. With you on our side, we may well turn the tide. It would certainly rally the troops.
We did not fight him off. Our opponent withdrew, and we have not come here to join your war. A Vestal such as I cannot take part in such conflict. Please do not misunderstand.
Oh, I see.
You could have been a bit less blunt, Agnès.
But I...
Well then, to what do we owe the honor of your presence?
My task here is to awaken the fire crystal. Once that is done, I intend to leave this realm immediately.
Oh, so you have come to quell the seething magma in place of the late Fire Vestal.
Exactly. That is why we need your help. Do you know of a way into the temple?
We are doing all we can to find one, but we have not found a way through the lava yet.
I see.
I am sorry we could not be of more help. We will, of course, do all we can to aid you. A way in shall be found.
You would do that? Even though we cannot fight in your war?
Of course. The shield-bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Dats, show them the way.
Forgive us for not being able to lend a hand.
Not at all. Leave the fighting to us soldiers. It is our job, after all.
Symbol of the Shield Bearers. Commander Goodman really lives up to his name, huh? Down to earth and understanding.
Right? Everybody here loves him, soldiers and townsfolk alike. Respect him too. He's the reason the Shield Bearers have held together this long. He's the glue. And he practices what he preaches. He's a paragon of self-defense. We never fight to take anything from anybody else, ever. So, Tiz, mind if I ask what's got the Vestal and Edea all in a bunch?
Yeah, it's kind of... Girls are complicated things, and it's a foolish man who asks too many questions.
Yeah, that certainly sounds complicated.
Yes, it does. And so, we continue our journey ever westward. We want to make it all the way to this city over here in this volcano. This is our first fight. That's crazy we went this long without finding anything. And we're on 100% encounter rate. 3,000 HP, weak to fire, and it is a beast. So, should be able to... honestly, I might be able to just drop him with just Tiz here, but we will have Edea get ready to use Stomp on him. Okay. Did a good amount of damage there with the Beast Slayer. Okay, that's very, very solid damage. And we're starting to get 33 JP and 240 XP. This is crazy. I mean, it was such a jump from the last zone to this zone.
Heartschild, Town of the Shield Bearers.
Welcome to Heartschild, Bastion of the Shield Bearers. Make yourselves at home.
Whoa, the heat is incredible. Is this town in danger of being swallowed by the lava too?
If it gets any worse, we may have to think about evacuating. Ever since the Fire Vestal passed into the light, Mount Karka has been raging without cease.
The women of this town must be made of strong stuff to put up with this. I could see myself falling for a strong woman. You might even say I favor them. This is the place I have been seeking.
Here we go again.
You're a funny fellow, Ringabel. I'm going on ahead to the commander's residence. Once you've seen the town, you should come and join us. It's that building you can see in the middle of town. Catch you later, then.
And so we have a new town to explore. Tragedy. This town is awash with sadness. I never truly knew the depths of war's tragedy. It creates nothing, brings happiness to no man. Why do we persist in this madness? Because we both have beliefs they can't let go, I suppose. Something so precious that it warrants the deaths of countless innocent people. The world is faced with a crisis dire as it has ever seen, and this is what we are doing?
Humans fight to secure peace as they envision it. The trouble is, everyone's vision is different.
I fear I cannot understand it. However lofty the ideals of sword and shield, fact remains that they are engaged in murder. Wherever people gather, emotions run high, and justice and truth are subjective. Where the majority has reached consensus, it is difficult for any one person to resist. Even so, I don't want to be the sort of person who just accepts all that as a given. Me neither. At the very least, I swear I will take no women for granted. I'll give it my all always. And there's a sad, strange Ringabel we know and love again. So we have a couple things we can find here. First off, we do have an inn right here. However, right above this inn, we should be able to find an elixir right there. If we go right here, we have the magic shop. We do have brand new magics as well. Reflect, Dispel, Aura, Gravity, Veil, and Sloga. I did mention Gravity before. A scroll that deals half of max damage as max HP as damage. So you basically have a 75% chance or a 50% chance to immediately deal 50% of the target's HP to them. Nothing new here. However, we should have some new stuff in the item or the weapon shop, which will be right up here. Let's see if there's anything better. We have the Defender, that's actually a much better sword than what we currently have. But we'll look... Oh, that's really it. It's just the Defender. The hard part is I know what we have coming up, and I don't think I want to pick up the Defender right now. The main Gouch is also very, very good, but I don't think I need that just yet. However, let's look at these. Orichalcum Helm. That'll decrease our physical attack, so we don't want that. How about these? This will increase magic attack, which is really solid, so let's go ahead and pick up 2 of those. One for Agnès and one for Ringabel. Tiz, I'm not too worried about him. Then we have the Orichalcum Mail, which I thought Edea already had, but I guess she doesn't. Then the White Robe. I should have picked this one up instead, because this is much stronger magical attack. We'll grab one of these for Ringabel here. However, I don't think I really want to pick that one up for Agnès, actually. Let me go to sell, see what we can get rid of. We can get rid of the Scimitar. Get rid of the... We could get rid of the Valkyrie Halberd, the Rod of Fire. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Frenzy Dagger. Both these bows are not as good as our Angel Bow. And then I don't really care for the Spiked Knuckles. The Laurel Wreath I think I actually just bought, which is very unfortunate. Floral Robe we can sell. Ooh, we can sell a lot of those. And then, let's see, could I now pick up the White Robe for Agnès? Yes I can. Perfect. And honestly, I think that's a really good spot. Again, the only reason I'm not picking up Defender is because I know what we're about to get. It'll be a new job very, very soon that I do want to go ahead and give to Edea once we're able to. So, let's go ahead and head up north here.
Ah, you've arrived. We've been waiting for you. Allow me to introduce you. This is the Commander's wife, Eleanor.
Welcome to our humble abode, Windvestal. We are honored to receive you and your companions.
Such beauty! Commander Goodman is a very lucky man. Very lucky indeed.
You are kind to flatter me so. Thank you.
It is no mere flattery. I speak from the heart.
Shut your trap, Ringabel.
My husband has told me to receive you and your companions as guest of state, Vestal. Please make yourselves at home. Unfortunately, in a time of war, the hospitality I can provide is limited.
Oh, there's no need to go to any trouble for us.
I'll prepare some dinner now. It should be ready in a little while.
She seems nice.
The Commander is so busy with the war effort, he rarely has time to come home to his lovely wife. I sure hope this war is over soon.
What if you surrendered? That would put an end to the fighting, at least.
Surrender is not an option. Please consider your words before you speak, Vestal. Even if we did surrender, and this war ended with the Swordbearers victorious, they would only seek to invade other realms to gain more territory. In other words, others would face the terrors of war next. That is why we must fight.
You are right.
Thank you all for your patience. Dinner is served. The dining hall is this way.
Ah.
Ringabel? Where are you off to? Off he goes.
No doubt he spotted another pretty girl. He'll be back before too long.
This is most regrettable. Most regrettable indeed. The Wind Vestal was as good as ours.
Are you well enough to be here, Victoria?
I am stronger than I appear. Much stronger than you, in fact. Is that not right, Victor?
Just so, Victoria. Alternus pales in comparison to you. Of this, there is no doubt.
See, you have no place being concerned for my well-being, Alternus.
Moving on. We have word from the Black Blades regarding the whereabouts of the Wind Vestal, Lord Marshal. The Wind Vestal has traveled to Eisenberg. She is likely seeking out the Fire Crystal.
So, she aims to awaken all the crystals.
We should have had the Fire Crystal in our possession already. However, the Black Blades slaughtered the Fire Vestal, and since then appear to have done nothing but twiddle their thumbs.
If we captured the Temple of Fire, without first crushing the shield bearers, the battle would shift to the temple. The crystal could be destroyed in the process. That is no doubt what Kami Izumi aims to avoid. Our goal is to wield ultimate control over the crystals. Therefore, the shield bearers must first be purged.
I hear that you and the Swordmaster are old friends, your lordship. This must be why you place such faith in him.
Oh, that is the first I've heard of this.
I trust him more than any other man. And the Black Blades that he commands are the elite of the elite. The Vestal will never defeat them. They will see their mission through to the end.
Are you sure you do not overestimate them? I could raise that whole realm to the ground in 3 days.
Do not get carried away, Victoria. You've already faced defeat at the hands of the Wind Vestal once.
How dare you! I'll not stand to be insulted by the likes of you, Alternus.
I merely speak fact. Unlike you, the Swordmaster can do more than simply destroy.
Did you hear that, Victor? What a loathsome man.
Just so. Please, refrain from using such language against Victoria, Alternus.
What?
If you do not, you risk coming to harm. Ah, see?
You cast your magic on me?
Are you all right, Alternus? I am afraid it seems my warning came a bit too late.
Relax. I can do more than simply destroy. See? You'll survive. But know this. My spells can scatter your body to the four winds at a moment's notice.
Just you try it. Care to see which is faster? Your magic, or the time it takes me to skewer you on my sword?
Alternus! Surely you would not turn your blade on Victoria? If you did, I would be forced to act. And there is no surer way of finding death than that!
Cease this! The both of you! This is the Council of Six. We meet for earnest deliberation. I will not tolerate further victory!
Sir.
Understood.
We will leave the matter of the Wind Vestal to Commander Kamiizumi. If anyone objects, speak now. Nobody? Then it is settled. We are done for today. Alternus, get your wounds tended to.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Where were you off to at this hour, Ringabel?
I saw the most exquisite girl and followed her out of town. She was a fine specimen indeed.
You're incorrigible, Ringabel. So, what's all the moaning about? Did you hurt yourself?
Yes, I was on the receiving end of a rather sharp whack. It seems my advances were unwanted.
Oh, makes sense.
I mean, they definitely set this up to make it look like Alternus is for sure Ringabel, right?
Oh, when did you get back, Ringabel?
Before dawn. Ow, ow!
This is hardly the time to go wandering off, you know.
Well, what's our next move? We're at a loose end until we find a way into the Temple of Fire.
I'll try to find my own way in.
Right! I think it's best if we split up to cover more ground. Time is of the essence after all.
We shield bearers haven't just been loafing around here. We've already tried everything we can think of. We looked into landing from the sea, and we even tried cooling the lava. None of our attempts were successful. If we had an airship, we could sail in no problem, of course.
Perhaps we could go and awaken the Earth Crystal first.
I don't think we'd make it into Eternia, where the Earth Crystal lies. It's surrounded by craggy peaks, so there's no way in on foot. When I was sent to Kaldisla, I boarded a high-powered airship owned by the Duchy. Even if we repaired the Echelot, I don't think it could make the trip.
We're stuck, then.
Are you telling the whole truth, Edea? You're not hiding anything from us again?
No need to be rude, Agnès. Instead of just standing around, why don't we lend a hand to the shield bearers?
You mean that? We could certainly use the help, but are you sure?
No, we are not. So you want to go to war now, Tiz?
No. I want to help them end this war as soon as possible.
It sounds like more meddling in the business of strangers to me.
And why not? We have no other way forward. And yet, before us stand a multitude who need our help. We cannot turn a blind eye to them.
I agree with Tiz. Sign me up.
Really? It would mean going up against your master, leader of the Black Blade mercenaries.
It is clear from what I have heard that the shield bearers are the white, and the sword bearers are the black in this case.
Black and white? What do you mean?
It is just how I see things. Black and white, good and evil.
Oh, so you see us as the good guys. Can't argue with that.
I'm with you too, Tiz. These damsels in distress must be rescued from the ravages of war.
Trust you to make it about that.
Tiz.
I hope you'll join us too, Agnès. I promise we won't get too mixed up in this conflict. We're more likely to find a lead by traveling around than simply waiting here, anyway. Come with us.
Great. Let's go talk to the commander then.
Oh, I guess I'm not connected to the internet? Okay, weird. Eleanor's home cooking.
So what did you think of Eleanor's cooking? Pretty great, right?
Absolutely. The sausage was tender and juicy. Potato au gratin were like a gooey dream. It was all delicious.
Huh, sounds like she rolled out all the classics. There are wartime staples.
You eat them a lot?
As you can see, this isn't the most fertile patch of land. Potatoes are all that'll grow. And meat shortages mean we're always padding out the sausage with something.
All the more impressive then, that such a feast came from meager supplies.
No doubt it was her love for me that gave it such flavor.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'm sure poor Eleanor's got plenty of love stocked up with by now with her husband away. But the commander's stuck out on the front lines. He barely gets home these days. I just feel awful for her, stuck in that big house, all alone.
Well, I hope we can pitch in and help her out somehow. Huh.
Agnès, she is making me mad.
Keeping up with Ringabel.
Edea, care to guess who I was just with? Curious? It's quite the surprise.
Fine. Tell me about this woman you met. I'll put up with you for a while.
So, last night I chanced upon a most unusual lady. She was crawling along the walls and ceilings.
What? What kind of girl was this?
I couldn't say. An acrobat or some such, I expect.
An acrobat? I suppose she could have been practicing.
Or perhaps she was on patrol. Noble girl keeping her home safe.
Make her sound like she is a guard dog, gecko thing. And wait, why were you in her house?
Ow. Just remembering the feel of her elbow strike has me all aflutter.
Oof, I can't keep up. Yeah, neither can I. So let's go ahead and head back in. Because there's a couple items we can find. Should be one right down here, a Gale hairpin, and right up here to the left should be a kunai, a brand new knife for us. Don't believe there's anything else for us to do here, so we'll go ahead and exit out of the city. Do I need to heal up at all? Nope, I'm fully healed because a day has passed. Oh, I actually can't leave yet. So where is the commander then? Was he back inside there and I just totally missed him? He very well might have been. Was he... It's not down below. Is it her that I need to talk to? Nope, not her. Interesting. Didn't he say we need to go check on the commander? Oh, I went the wrong way. It's to the bottom right. not the bottom left. And so, this takes us back out here. We'll go ahead and run on over to the commander and see what he has to say. We'll get into one fight before that, though. Oh, what is that? A soil eater, a brand new type of sandworm, it looks like. We'll go ahead and examine then default. Earthquake. Ooh. 6,000 HP, it's weak to water, and it is a bug. Do I have Bug Slayer yet? I do have Bug Slayer, so we'll deal some quick damage to that one. And then, Edea, you should be able to finish this off with a stomp if Tiz isn't able to here. Oh, maybe not. We're only going to do... Oh, I guess that's a little over half HP, so we might not have a problem. Yeah, just one hit. That crit at the end really helped out. We get a level up for Tiz, a level up for Ringabel, and I believe Time Mage will also level up here. She learned Save Time Mage MP Support ability. Unfortunately, I don't use Time Magic too much yet, but we do have the ability to make it so it costs less. So let's go check on this commander.
You will truly aid us. My eternal thanks. This should raise the troops' spirits.
Only until a way into the Temple of Fire is found.
I understand. Thank you for giving thought to our plight, Wind Vestal.
I'll head back to the old house to check on Sats.
Roger, Dats. Take good care of the lad. I hope you both recover from your wounds soon.
It'd be nice if you had time to go home to your wife sometime, Commander. Be seeing you, Tiz.
Is there something we can help you with, Commander Goodman?
The Sword Bearers have a stronghold called Grap Keep. Could you go and scout it out?
What do you expect us to find there?
4 years ago, a terrifying weapon known as Toxic Mist was unleashed in the East City near the Keep. 100,000 shield bearers garrisoned there perished in this fiendish smoke, and the East City became a mass grave. We still have not identified the nature of this toxic mist. If we can pin down what it is made from, we may be able to neutralize it and create a cure.
Grap Keep. Got it. We'll be on our way then.
Grap Keep is to the northeast of here. I'll notify the guards to let you through.
And so, we have our next destination, Grap Keep. However, if you check the map, we have unlocked our very first sub-scenario back at our boat. We'll make sure to tackle that. First, I want to quickly go ahead and head into here. And let's go ahead and throw on some things here. Let's see if we can get everything down to 12 hours again. We are very quickly approaching the time where we're no longer going to be able to get 12 hours like this special move here. That's going to take a lot of people because that is a 99-hour one. That's insane. Oh, man. It is starting to take a lot just to be able to get it down to around 12 hours. Let's see. It's a 10-hour. It's a 14-hour. I could only do one, and that is a 99-hour. I am not going to fast travel that much, so unfortunately, that'll be the only one we can't work on. And so, guys, we'll go ahead and do a quick heal. But with that, I think this is a good place to wind things down. In the next episode, we will go ahead and grab our very first job from this chapter. I will see you guys then.